guys? It's your man Joshua here to tell you everything you need to know about the dating game. Guys, today we're going to talk about one of the most simple aspects of the game, the approach, right? So, like what we talked about in a previous video, number one, you got to have that confidence before you have anything, right? So, once you get that confidence up, look, you realize, look, rejection, part of the game, not a big deal. It's going to happen 80% of the time. And then you got your head on straight, you're ready to go, right? So, what do you say? What do you say when you approach someone you're interested in, all right? So, guys, it's actually quite simple. I want you to keep it down to these basic principles. One, you're going to talk about either the surroundings, so something basically pertinent to the situation. For example, if you're at a grocery store or something, and the person you're interested in is looking at the olives, you're gonna be like, you know what? These are my favorite olives. You might be, you might be allergic to olives or something. So maybe that'll come out later. But the point is, you got to find something in the direct vicinity to make to kind of segue that into the topic of the conversation. So then you can transition into other topics, right? So, like for example, you can talk about that person, you could talk about yourself, right? So those are pretty much the three basics. So one, you're either going to talk about what's going around you guys. So you're at the grocery store, so you're talking about things going on, right? Two, you might ask questions about the person, like, oh, you look like you play sports. So what sports do you play, or whatever? You're just getting off work, simple stuff like that, guys. At the end of the day, you're really just having a conversation. Really, don't overthink it. It's really just having a conversation, just like you're talking to anybody else. Obviously, at the end of the conversation, you do want to exchange contact info. Once again, not something to overthink. Be like, hey, I had a nice time talking to you. Let's exchange numbers so we can continue this conversation another time, or something like this, or so we can go out and grab coffee some other time. Something just real simple. That's the main thing, guys. Keep it simple. Go with the flow. So, and it does help. It does help if you're getting some eye contact, to kind of let you know that person is open to a conversation wherever they're at. But that isn't always going to happen. Sometimes a person, they may want to meet somebody, but they're not even thinking about you or anything else going on. They're very focused. So you may have to kind of politely interject yourself, guys, and just, for the most part, just always be as polite as possible, friendly, and confident, and just have regular conversations with the end goal of exchanging contact info, guys. It's literally that simple, and that's how you approach women. So, guys, that's your dating advice for the day. That's your game 101. Holla at your man.